following breaking news this morning in Saugus, where 3 police officers were stabbed. We know they're going to be okay. The suspect has been under arrest, and we're going to get an update from the scene right now from police. You can see right there. So we're following the very latest. Let's listen in.
My name is Ronald Giorgetti, Giorgetti. At 7:23 this morning, we received a call here on a residence in Tuttle Street reporting an unreturned rental vehicle and an inquiry to reporting the vehicle stolen. The officers responded to the address, made contact with a Stephen Sosong, S-O-S-S-S-O-N-G, 43-year-old male from Saugus. Officers attempted to initiate an investigation with Mr. Sosong. He was uncooperative. The officers were denied entry based on his level of cooperation. They made a forced entry where he refused to allow them to come in and speak to him regarding this vehicle. Subsequently, there was an altercation. Mr. Sosong had an edged weapon, a knife, assaulted the officers on scene. 3 of the officers were stabbed, suffered lacerations from the weapon. An additional officer suffered injuries as a result of the altercation in the household. They were all transported to area hospitals. Thankfully, the latest report is the injuries are not life-threatening. Mr. Sosong was transported to an area hospital for an evaluation. He suffered what he described as minor injuries. He is in custody. The pending charges are 4 counts of assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, 4 counts of assault and battery on a police officer. The investigation is ongoing with additional charges pending. The officers on scene used a great level of restraint in the application of force to obtain, to detain and take him into custody. He will be arraigned sometime later today over at Lynn District Court. And at this time, I'll take a couple brief questions. Contact with the individual is limited.
How are your officers doing emotionally right now after this happened?
They're just beginning to comprehend what occurred. I think we'll know more once we get additional information from us.
How difficult is that for you guys? You know, you talk about routine calls or whatever you call this. You know, you have a call and you're met with someone with a weapon, and then things quickly go south. How difficult is that for you and your officers to deal with?
I think it's extremely difficult. The officers in this department, it's a mid-sized department. They're very close. Something like this happens, it kind of strikes home. So,
Personal for you?
Yeah.
Are these veteran officers? How long have they been on service?
These are veteran officers. Some of the officers have 2 years of service. One of the officers probably 5, 6 years. The others are in excess of 20 years of service. Excuse me?
Of the ones that were injured?
That's correct.
2 more questions, guys. Do you know the extent of the injuries from this stabbing?
They had lacerations and stab wounds to the extremities. I'm told that the injuries are non-life-threatening. Beyond that, I don't have any additional information.
Is the rental car that U-Haul that we're seeing?
That's correct. The vehicle that was towed from the scene was the unreturned rental vehicle.
Is he the resident of that residence?
He resides at the residence.
Thanks, guys.
Have you had any run-ins with him before? I mean, is he known to you?
We had limited contact. 2 more questions.
You made the call about the stolen vehicle?
It was the rental company who initially reported the vehicle wasn't returned.
What, did all the officers respond at the same time?
We had multiple officers respond. We had the division that was on respond. We had additional resources from Wakefield's, Melrose, who responded along with the state police to assist. No, there were initially 2 officers, and then additional officers arrived.
Can you describe the weapon that he had? You just said it was a sharp-edged.
I don't have an exact description. We believe it to be a knife in some form.
And he was talking. Were they in the house? Was happening out of the house?
The initial investigation was started outside. The officers made entry, and the altercation and the assaults took place inside the residence. All right, thank you.
Does mental health appear to be an issue?
Let's just give you an update on what the Lieutenant Chief, Ron Giorgetti, was telling us about what happened here. So this started this morning around 7:30 on Tuttle Street, 29 Tuttle Street. The officers were first responding because there was a report of an unreturned rental car, and the rental car company reported it stolen. So those officers arrived there to get more information. The Assistant Chief says that's when they ran into Stephen Saugus, who lives at home. He's a 43-year-old. Police say that he was uncooperative, so police had to be able to get into the home. And that's when police say that Saugus stabbed 3 officers, hurting another one in the struggle. All 4 officers were taken to the hospital. All will be okay. Saugus also taken to the hospital for evaluation. He has minor injuries. He faces a whole host of charges. He's set to be in court later today to be arraigned, and they're going to continue that investigation.